Question for Travis Barker, who, along with his good friend DJ AM, headlined our Weenie Roast show on Saturday night. How are you able to lift your arms today? That's my question for you. After watching that performance, that was unbelievable to see in person, Travis.
Oh, thank you so much. We had a great time. That was such a fun show. So good to be back in
I've seen the videos and I've heard you on talking about what you and DJ AM do together, but to see it in person, I can't believe how entertaining it was to watch, which is not something I would expect because it's really, a guy playing records and another guy playing drums, but unbelievable to watch. And I don't know how you are able to stay in sync with him like that, like how you're able to know what he's going to play and give the appropriate drum fills. You guys must rehearse like a mother effer.
Yeah, lots of rehearsal, lots of like jamming.
Do you have a set list that he goes through every time, or?
Yeah, once we get ready for a show, we kind of have songs that we know we're going to go into. It's just a question of how long and keeping eye contact. And
you guys went from Metallica to Michael Jackson, and I don't think that's ever happened in history. That was pretty strong.
You got to think about.
I've went from Metallica to Michael Jackson.
It was really. I saw you guys for the first time, and I freaked out too. I thought it was really cool and totally different than what I was expecting as well.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
I told Travis right afterwards, and I think for them to up the ante, we had some conversations about me doing dancing that basically goes along with the whole set, because they just need that extra little thing. So I'm going to be doing a lot of interpretive stuff, but right on cue.
That's great.
I like it. What would be even better is if we convinced you that it was all going to be CGI and you had to wear one of those like bodysuits with the ping pong balls on them.
I'm already wearing it.
Blink 182 is in our studio. Of course, they've got a big tour all the way across America starting off very soon. Tickets go on sale May 30th for all dates through livenation.com. When you started getting together last week for the rehearsals, was it tough to remember some of the songs, or do they all pretty much come back to you because you've played them so often?
Well, Mark had a lot of issues with one song in particular where I won the bet over the chorus, but we're not going to get into that.
I was convinced that there was lead vocals in the first chorus of "I Miss You," and I was horribly, horribly wrong.
Really, that's
I'd like
funny.
to go on, national radio and admit it to everybody. Right. I'm sorry.
Do you have to relearn your parts? Does that ever happen where you're like, hey, I don't remember the guitar solo in this one? What's that sound like?
Tom.
You guys, it's so great. It's like I was born with the rock inside me. So even if I don't play the right parts,
you're born with a rock inside.
That's weird.
I was born rock hard inside me. No, we.
How much do you change it up? Is that what you're saying? Is you just no matter what you play it, kind of you make?
What's interesting?
Make it fit.
I don't. It's like it's fast and loud and I don't know. We just kind of. It's not like the most complicated stuff, but I think the way we play it, whether we're playing the right notes or not, comes off fine.
Some songs have really snapped into place immediately. Like there's some songs that we go and play it without even practicing it or referencing it at all, and we go through it perfectly the first time through. And then there's other times when there's some changes that we've forgotten or things that we used to do live that we're trying to redo live that we are different from the album, and so we go back and address those. So that's an actual answer to an actual question.
Wow, how about that?
That was awesome.
I don't know how to handle that. That's right. We're going to go to some calls here at 1-800-520-1067. You guys need a name for your tour. Now, what are some of the ones you've had in the past?
Poo Poo Pee Pee tour.
There's that one.
Poo Poo Pee Pee. That's the famous
one. The Rock Around Uranus tour.
Race Around Uranus.
Race Around Uranus,
yes.
Yeah. We had Mark, Tom, and Travis show. We had the one with the flaming F-word sign. I don't know what that one was called. But.
We had the F-word on fire, thinking it was awesome. And then we also wanted our name Blink on stage. But when we got there, it said F Blink, and we didn't realize that.
Well, I don't know. Some of these that people are calling in with, I don't even know if we can put them on the air, to tell you the truth.
Well, some of them we can.
Is one of them called Go Back to Hating Each Other tour?
It isn't, but that's a good one. Let's go to Wendell. Hey, Wendell.
How's it going?
Good.
Fillet your goat again tour.
What?
Fillet your goat again. That was great.
Thanks for calling. That's not what it said on there, so I didn't know that's what it is.
Let's try Jake on line 5. This sounds like
we should
be
really
writing
go
these
with
down.
that, though.
You should go with that.
We should really go with that.
That is a good one, right? Well, wait to hear what Jake has got. This has a very Blink feel to it. Hi, Jake. You're on with the boys. Go ahead.
How's it going, guys?
Good.
One-way ticket to Boneville tour.
I like that.
One-way ticket to Boneville.
I actually think that's actually really good.
All right.
I knew that one would appeal to Tom.
I
knew
want
that
to go
one.
there. I want to go.
All right. Thank you for the call.
Let's try Kenny on line 8, please. Kenny, thanks for calling the Kevin and Bean Show. You're on with Blink 182. What should they call their tour?
Well, I think that they should call their tour the Mr. McSteezy Tour.
The Mr. McSkeezy Tour.
Easy.
Is that-
SEEEZY.
That's great.
Is that a reference to something in particular, or just a name you find funny?
Well, I live in the East Coast, and it's a term that we use around here a
Okay.
lot.
All right. So it's a local East Coast term.
That's
That should work.
perfect.
I don't think that tops One Way to Boneville, though. Do you
Yeah.
guys?
Yeah, I think one-way ticket to Boneville's.
Kenny, you failed. By the way, speaking of the tour, getting a ton of emails from people who are watching online and listening through the stream that are asking about other countries. Ali just wrote in from the UK. Heard from other people throughout Europe. What's the plan? What's the plan for worldwide domination for Blink-182 in 2009?
Well, we just booked this tour that goes to the U.S. and Canada, and then when we get back from this, we will address the rest of the world. We really want to play for everybody and get everywhere and do the thing. How's that? I don't know. We want to do the.
We're
we
dying
wanna
to do the
stuff.
thing.
We like doing stuff, and we like to do stuff everywhere in the world. So
Well, there's the name of your tour right there, the
We
Doing
just
Stuff
need-
tour.
there's just a it's just lacking like some conveniences in other parts of the world. It's a political issue more than it is just a traveling issue. As soon as they open a few more 5-star resorts and the people start brushing their teeth over there, I think we'll have
Oh, well, you're making friends all over the world this morning.
know what I'm talking about.
Of course.
Nate, I want you to call out a country in particular. Who are you talking about?
Who specifically?
What country?
I'm absolutely only referring to the Taliban right now. Okay. Okay. No,
All right.
no, no.
Can you guys stick around for one more break? Do you mind?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, great. And I tell you what, we'll clear the lines on the tour names. If you have any,
I really do
yes.
like one-way ticket to Boneville.
That's pretty good.
it's pretty good. Yeah.
That sounds
if
like
you
a
do
Bob
have,
Dylan tour.
if you do have other actual questions for Blink-182, speak now or forever hold your peace. 1-800-520-1067. We'll continue more with the guys right after this.